Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Ballmeister.
And we've got Dan in the booth. Say Rob smells, Dan something. Isn't that supposed to rhyme with something?
No.
What's the thing? I was trying to make fun of Rob and I just screwed up.
Rob smells, you drool or something? Is that what you were going for?
Dan rolls, Rob drools.
There we go. We got it.
Wow. you went.
But yeah, say that, Dan.
Yeah, say all of that.
No. Not enough time.
That's fair. That's fair.
That is correct. We do not have enough time. We are trying to get this last match in for y'all quickly. We got a couple cool decks left. I'm going to be playing a big red, which is sort of mono red mid-range.
Yes.
Got some dragons at the high end. Leyline Tyrant is the one that I really want to try out. Just see how powerful that card is if it can stick around.
Okay.
I've got a lot of lands and a lot of spell lands, so I can generate a lot of extra mana with it if I need, which can then, if it doesn't get answered for a couple turns, doming your opponent for 6 or 7 when it dies is pretty nice. This deck has a ton of reach. Terror of the Peaks, you're going to have to pay life to kill. Bone Crusher Giant, you pay life to target and is a burn spell. I've got a lot of haste creatures, Phoenix of Ash, and Robber of the Rich.
Okay.
So a lot of reach for a sort of, somewhat aggressive deck, but not just an all-out aggro deck.
Sure.
A good bit of card advantage in there. And then I'm playing 4 copies of Shatter Skull, which I think, we saw it was really powerful in match 1. Here, it's going to be really nice, both as more reach and additional mana when I need it early, but it's also a great sink. If I happen to draw it and I have Tyrant in play,
that's nice.
I just have 6 mana in my pool.
Kill 2 things.
Yes. Well, if you cast it for 6+, you get to deal 12+ divided as you choose.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sometimes you're just like, kill a thing, hit you for 8. Attack you.
It's only to creatures or planeswalkers, though, right? I don't think it's to players. I think it does not have the fireball
effect. 2
things.
You can't fireball with it?
I don't think so, unless the X ability fireballs. I know I remember looking at it and be like, okay, you can't.
Creatures and planeswalkers. Okay, you're right.
Cool.
Regardless, you're going to kill 2 big things.
For sure.
That's fine.
For sure. And luckily, I don't have many big things. I'm going to be playing Paulo Vitor's Dimir Rogues list. I know we tried a little bit with the Dimir thing, but more in a flash strategy.
Yes.
Now, we are still flash, of course, but we also just we're leaning into the rogue strategy a little bit more. So let's get to it and see how it goes.
It's going to be a little bit lower curve, which I like. I think you do need to get out ahead of people. You get to drown in the lock because you're milling your opponent a bit. I like having that versatility.
No, I think this should be pretty awesome, or at least fun to try. I think we can keep this. Our mana base is a little awkward, but that's okay.
I am. Oof. My hand is just too. Oh no, this is a land. Okay, this is fine.
Okay. So you're good?
Yeah.
All right. I think I still just have to start with this so my mana isn't completely awkward. I'll scry this to the bottom, I think.
Okay. I will lead on a Castle Embereth.
Okay.
I included one, even though I didn't think it was good in my deck because it seemed kind of free, and it is entering tapped immediately.
Love it. So it's going nicely for you?
Yeah.
All right. Now, how do I best want to sequence this? I really want to play this first to make my hand work a little bit easier. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So yeah, essentially just pick a card to discard. I only have 1 rogue, so it's not super powerful, but still decent.
I will be discarding.
A little bit of a freebooter effect.
Terror of the Peaks.
And then I'll pass to you.
Just want to discard one of my more expensive cards there.
Okay.
I will play a Crawling Barrens. This is another reason I wanted to build a monocolor deck.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a very good creature land.
I think so,
I wanted to see if there was going to be a benefit. So we'll play that. Play a Mazemind Tome.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Love it. All right. Now I'm going to go with a Swamp, and I'm going to attack for 1.
19.
And I'm going to pass to you.
I will scry 1 on your end, so.
Okay.
And I do not want to draw a 5-drop.
All right.
And I have plays for this turn, so I don't need to upkeep the Mazemind Tome. I can see what I draw and then make a more informed decision.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Didn't get moto bugged.
Okay.
I'm going to take 3 and play a Shatter Skull.
Love it.
Not
so you're
ideal,
at 16.
But I do have a Phoenix of Ash.
Phoenix of Ash, huh? That's a pretty good one. How much should I care about that? I don't think I'm super worried about it. That's fine.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay.
I think you might have a flash threat here. I want to be.
I'm going to flash that in. So
I'll mill
2. And we're just going to kill that anyways. I know you're going to be able to escape it pretty consistently, but I do want to stay aggressive.
There's one way to punish the rogue mechanic is to put escape cards in your deck.
Yes, that is true. Okay. That was not a good draw. These temples are brutal, but you kind of just need them, so we'll scry that to the bottom and just attack for 2.
Brings me to 14.
Your go.
End step, I will scry 1.
Okay.
Now we definitely need a land, and that is not the kind of land we needed.
Okay.
Oh, ugh. Can I afford to take this next turn off? God, I don't think so. Just don't think so. Not have been a bad one to have.
Sending that to the bottom, all right.
And upkeep, I will scry again.
All right, your tome's getting loaded.
Still, I'm just going to try to hit lands.
Okay.
Come on.
Ooh.
We bricked. Maze Mine Tome.
Maze Mine Tomed. Okay, that resolves.
That's the turn.
All right. Untap. We don't have too much going on here, unfortunately. All right, I have one of these.
A mill 2.
Yep. Sacrifice, draw a card. Only if you have that. All right, I only attack for 2.
I'm at 12.
Your go.
End step, scry with this new tome.
Sorry, I didn't play a land. There we go.
Leave that on top.
Okay.
Draw.
Okay. It's a land.
Lucky. And I will escape the Phoenix. This both any 4-drop I play can get countered, but this one cannot get Heartless acted once we escape. So
Yeah.
and keeps them off these bonuses.
Yeah, no, the escape mechanic is so good against this strategy, and the fact that I'll just counter it. And the fact that, Uro is in existence, that makes me wary on this kind of stuff to do, but hey, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, you're doing cool stuff right now.
Yeah, okay, so mill 4. And it's whenever this deals damage, so we're 1 off, unfortunately. So I'm going to mill you, and then they're going to get the boost, but yeah, take 3, mill 1
I got a
more.
9.
Yep. Oops.
Mill 1 more.
And that's all I got. Pass to you.
Okay, this gets exiled. Yeah, I want to gain some life, so I'm going to scry with that one. No, I can do this at any time.
Okay.
There's really no point. So let's scry with this one.
Sure.
I want to draw a land, so
Okay.
I will keep that. And unfortunately, it's a Fable passage, which is a little awkward.
Bigger. I have a feeling not for long.
But I'll get a land.
Yep.
You have 1 card in hand?
Yep. So I could sack this to draw a card with the Fabled Passage ability on the stack before you could escape stuff, and it's not really doing much else. So I think I am going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to crack this. Oops, dropping cards. All right, sweet.
Well, if Corey feels that desperate about things, I think I'm going to go for an even better play.
Okay.
And I am going to try to play Chandra, Heart of Fire.
Yeah, that resolves.
I will plus to deal 2 damage to one of the Thief Guild.
Okay, I'm in trouble.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right. That Planeswalker is nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm dead. Yeah.
Okay. You want to try to get another one in?
Let's get another one in. That sounds great. I want to see what these rogues can do. One thing we're definitely missing is the expensive rogue. I forget what it was called again. Yeah, this would have broke that game open.
That's a card I should keep in mind. I should have definitely exiled Terror of the Peak.
You sure should have, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Dan, we haven't had much time to ask some questions today, but we got a little time now. You got any good ones from our audience?
Yeah, so you said that this Dimir Rogues list was from PV, right?
Yes.
Did PV ever think about using Rankle in this?
Ooh, Ranky Poo, is that a rogue?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Rankle's a rogue.
Yeah, no, maybe he was just really trying to focus on, just the synergies of the deck. But, man, do I love Rankle, and I would have added, I really just wanted to trust PV, one of the best deck builders, players, on the planet, and just see that. So I didn't make any changes to his list for this time, but you best believe I want to get some Rankles in here.
That's kind of the way you build decks early on, though, right? You want to build around the synergies
and see how
what
good
works.
they are. Yep.
And then you pair away from that, you start just adding the powerful cards.
Yeah.
So you would, if I were to build a rogue deck, I would always have Rankle in my mind. But I'd be like, maybe we tried other things first, with the idea that Rankle is going to come in for something. But we're not sure what thing it needs to replace.
And I mean, to be fair, we do have a decent decent amount of counter spells and stuff, so we are trying to play on our opponent's turn. Rankle does not do that. And we're pretty clumped with Zareth at the 4-drops, but I still think that card is just too good to not play at least 2, personally. But I also, it's my pet card, so.
Oh, you don't have to sell me on a Rankle.
Oh, yeah.
That is one card that Corey and I very much agree on.
Yes,
Both
exactly.
big fans of a Rankle Master of Pranks.
We like pranking. So, all right, thanks for the questions, y'all. We're going to get started on our last game here on Versus today. I'm going to go first, and God, I want this one. Okay. Hey, I get to try out a card I really wanted to try, so I'm in. I'm keeping.
Oh, this hand looks great.
Okay. You're good?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I am going to start with a temple. I don't think I want this right now, so I'll put this to the bottom and I'll pass to you.
Okay, I will play Mountain and pass.
All right. Moto bugged over here as well. Yeah, I guess we'll play that now. All right, discard a card.
I will discard Phoenix of Ash.
Your go. You would.
Mountain and, well, let's just stomp this thing right now.
Okay, sounds
Make
smart.
sure I get my 2 for 1.
I like it. Here's your adventure thing.
Sure.
Oops, throwing a
Got the
swamp
free
around.
information along with it.
Oh, yeah. The free info that I was going to play.
Corey was going to play it differently. I've now already shown me the swamp. He's just too embarrassed.
Exactly. You got me.
Just trying to save face.
All right. I just have this, and I'll pass to you.
Crawling Barrens, and I'm just going to play my Bone Crusher.
I'm going to counter that. We'll get that out of there.
And pass the turn.
Okay.
I feel like I've screwed this game up.
All right.
Am I getting punished?
I think so.
Yeah, he's reading it.
Yeah, I'm reading it. All right, we got this.
No, I screwed this.
So I mill you first.
Entirely.
Maybe I hit you some.
No, because you have to return.
Oh, it
you
deals
return this
damage.
before it gets blocked.
Okay. Yeah. Deals damage. I mean, put target permanent. All right. So which one do I want? I think Bone Crusher seems better right now, just to hit hard and take 4.
Yeah, I'm at 16.
Oh yeah, your go.
I'm 100% dead, and I should not have been.
Oh. All right. This versus is turning around. Zareth going deep. This card's strong. This card's really strong. Wow.
Yeah, that card is sort of the reason to be playing the rest of the deck.
Yep, Ninja of the Deep Hours was already so powerful, and this just feels like Ninja of the Deep Hour in 2020, you know?
Nice. I completely screwed this game up. And
Sweet.
passed turn. My hand was so good. I just made one mistake.
Yes. All right.
I wanted to try to be a little bit more mana efficient, and instead just ran headfirst into all the cards I know you play.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm going to start with this, mill 2.
Sure. That's not good.
Then I'm going to play this, mill 2.
I will respond to the 1/1 with... do I want you to mill 2? Because you're going to get the Terror of the Peaks almost anyway.
Sweet.
So I think I'm going to give you the mill. So
All
maybe
right.
I get Phoenix. So, yeah.
Declare tax.
Yep.
Okay.
I will go to 8.
All right. Yeah, we'll take Terror of the Peaks. That sounds like a nice one. And I'll pass to you.
Okay, now I will Spike Field Hazard the Thieves Guild Enforcer.
It just deals 1.
Yeah, 1 damage to... Oh, and it gets exiled.
Okay, sure,
1 damage to any permanent.
Perfect.
Yeah. I should have just killed your 1/1.
Yeah,
it would
probably.
have been my entire turn, which is like not a great turn.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have gotten Zareth.
You wouldn't have got super punished. You wouldn't have 2 red monsters staring across from you, huh?
Yeah, and now
We done here?
Yeah. I had like these in my hand too, so if I just like
yeah. Well, we got time for a tiebreaker. We can't end on this, right? Maybe we'll avoid the sideboarding on this one and we'll just play another game 1. You down?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
No time for sideboard.
Exactly, but we do got time for a marble match. I mean, I gotta put the goods over here. We gotta know what we're playing for right now.
See, I was just playing fast and loose so we could get a third game.
Exactly. I was playing fast and loose and good at the same time, but there, that's the difference. So
yeah. So while you were, while you're thinking, while you guys are shuffling up, there are 2 cards for you, Corey, to think about for this Rogues deck.
Okay.
That were spoiled today, or previewed today.
Okay.
First off is Glasspool Mimic, 2 in a blue for a 0/0 shapeshifter rogue.
Okay.
You can come into play as a copy of a creature you control, except it's a shapeshifter rogue in addition to its other types.
Okay.
And it's a land on the backside. So there's that.
Oh, yeah, that's that clone thing that we were looking at, huh?
Yeah.
Half clone, half land.
Yeah.
You have the half clone, half land.
You really just never know what it is.
Yeah,
And
could be
there's
anything.
also
Could even be a land.
Soaring Thought Thief.
Okay, what's that?
Blue green for a 1/3 flash flyer. As
Did
long
you
as
say
it
blue green?
blue black. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I was like, that's not good for this deck, Dan.
Yeah, blue black.
Okay.
Flash flying. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, rogues you control get +1/+0. Whenever one or more rogues you control attack, each opponent mills 2 cards.
That'll do that a lot quicker.
And it's Flash Flyer. That's the
rogue payoff. Yeah. That's the problem we run in, y'all. Is we make these decks in advance, and if we miss out on a spoiler card, like bang.
And the issue you had game 1 was just a lack of pressure.
Yeah.
You were attacking for 2 and 3. If you had gotten up, a bunch of cards in my graveyard and pumped your entire team.
Yeah, you were dead.
Game.
Wow. Okay. All right, we got some new toys. I like those. Too bad we couldn't get them in here, but I'm still going to try to get these marbles from you without
I
it.
will be keeping my hand.
Okay, me too.
Mountain Go.
All right. Temple Scry Goo. Do I want to keep this? Yeah, I think I'll keep that.
Okay, well, I will play Robber of the Rich and take that card.
Dang it.
And you're at 18.
All right. That's pretty good. Well, I don't want you to be casting those, so I guess we'll get rid of that right away.
If I petty theft off Robert, it goes to my adventure zone?
You can't have my card in your adventure, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I think it would go to mine, but I would need blue to cast the borrower part.
God, who knows? You could be right,
But I just want to know if I can petty theft later on with like another robber.
I'm pretty certain that I was able to whenever I.
I think you can petty theft, but I don't think you'd be able to cast it again. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't anyway, but I want to be able to petty theft without giving you a brazen bar.
Yeah, good call.
That's my thing. Now I've got a Phoenix, and let's get in for 2.
8-16.
You can go.
All right, that's scary. I just have a land, and I'll pass to you. This isn't looking great over here.
Yeah, like another brazen bar or something.
Oh, we got it all over here.
Well, I will play a Robber of the Rich.
Okay.
Then I will play a Robber of the Rich.
I'll lofty denial that.
Okay, has 1 counter spell, but now you, I guess, does the blue 1/1 rogue have flash?
It does not.
Okay, but you can have Thieves Guild Enforcer into Zareth thing, whatever.
Yep.
That is what I'm really worried about.
Yeah, because it is unblocked. So if you block, I do not get to bring it in.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I actually think I'm going to slow play this as much as I don't want to.
Okay.
And attack for 2.
Okay. You can counter something in combat as well. I'll go to 14.
Pass a turn.
Okay. Draw. Pass to you.
Okay, well, I like that.
I don't.
I will play a Field of Ruin. I will attack for...
Beginning of combat, I'm going to drown in the lock dot.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
So these are basically gone.
So you get another
And
one.
then I'll slam for 2.
12.
2 to 12.
Dun, dun,
And then I will
dun.
play a Leyline Tyrant.
Oh, God.
Pass the turn.
Okay. I really need a top deck. No, that's not what I needed. Oh, God, we're in trouble. Our hand was so good. I could catch up at least. I'll pass to you.
End step.
Red. Yep. All right. 1 red and pool. Wow, you get to keep this for a while, huh?
I will slam with both.
I'll take it. 6.
I'm going to pump here.
Okay, so I go to 4.
Yeah, you go to 4.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. End step Enforcer.
And that'll have me mill 2.
Yep. Untap.
Yep.
I'll play a Swamp.
Yep.
Declare attacks.
Before I declare, I'll stomp that.
Okay. That's probably going to do it.
I guess I can use my red floating.
Yep.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay, it's dead. I'm going to play a Scavenger. And I'll pass to you. It's only 1, so it's only... so it's only a 2/3. It's literally Vampire Nighthawk right now.
I get to float a red.
Okay.
And now, because I was able to float that red through my turn,
Yeah. Got something for 6.
I have a smashing for 4. I can go 3 here, 1 upstairs.
You can't go upstairs, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's,
But that's enough. Yeah.
Oh, it's up to 2. So I don't even need I don't.
Yeah, you just
I
hit
thought I had
this and
32
killed me.
things.
Yeah, I had another scavenger, and this is the one card I was really interested in, and we didn't get to play with it. Too much last show that we did, but I think that card's going to be very, very good. And if I think I had a little bit more time there, without you, punishing me so much with threats, I think it could have been good. And that is one card I'm still very interested in, even not in a rogue theme. Just as a card, I think it's going to be quite strong.
Yeah, it's definitely the strongest.
Burrow messes with it, of course, but yeah.
I think there's going to be some decision making as to whether or not you want the rogue deck to be flash heavy or not.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of leaning towards not. I think just playing that card, playing Rankle, still milling your opponent.
Yeah.
And then you have some flash threats just because some of them have flash and they're good anyway. But you get to play Drown in the Lock, which you can play proactively as a removal spell and still hold back as a counter spell. So you get to play that flash game on some turns.
Yeah. And then maybe Brazen too, because it's just a strong card. I mean, that's a rogue too, isn't it?
Yeah. So you're just playing a tempo deck.
Yeah.
But you're playing a proactive tempo deck that isn't like super hard on that draw go flash style. And then as a result, you just get to play more powerful cards.
Yeah. No, I think I like that as well.
Yeah, I think that's a better way to go.
And then you know what you can play? Rankle. Boom. Let's go. I mean, that does seem really strong to me with the new addition of the rogues. That might be something we have to revisit because we've made this mistake before on Versus Live where we try to play these tribal decks before everything is done, thinking that there's enough around it. Yeah. But then when you wait till the end, you're like, oh, 2 big payoff things. Now my deck would be so much better. And I think that's the case for rogues.
It doesn't matter what we do on Versus Live. They always preview a card that's perfect for the deck we're playing.
On the day of.
Yeah.
We're already doing stuff. Yeah.
They literally do it every time with every deck. It just doesn't matter.
I gotta love it. Okay, everyone. Well, we ran a little behind schedule. You get the marbles today on our second preview show. Any big takeaways from cards so far today that really surprised you?
I mean, I think Nissa underperformed.
Yep.
I think the Shatter Skull looked very good.
Yep.
The red land. I think. Let's see what the party cards. I don't think I want to be fully committed to them because they're not. Unless I want to explore one with just more evasion.
Yeah.
The problem was getting through blockers because when you're a party deck, you need so many creatures. So you need lots of evasion, and so I want to explore more of a blue heavy build with more flyers.
Yeah, and for me, the green-red landfall deck, I think there is something very good there. Yes. I think that's really good. I think Escape the Wilds is going to be one of the cards that essentially is unbanned. I know we saw it in Teamer Adventures already, but I think it's a card that's going to fit into a lot of other places now that you don't have Nissa to play at 5, right? Nissa Who Shakes the World. That was kind of the big 5-drop that you would play in these green decks anyways. But being able to escape the wild and get these landfall triggers, especially if you just have a Cobra in play and I go, turn 3 Cobra or whatever, and then a land to my 5th, escape the wild, even get 1 Fabled Passage, all of a sudden, you have a ton of mana to work with and stuff. All these adventure creatures like Lovestruck Beast, Bone Crushers are just good enough on rate. Plus, you can get cards like the Great Henge, which I think are excellent as well right now. I think there's something there, and even just the deck I had, I thought was really good. And having the recovery card plus the red Fireball card as my lands just means that deck's never going to run out of steam. So that's one thing I really loved from that.
I completely agree, and I wrote my article this week all about landfall decks.
Hell yeah,
with Phylath. So.
But you put Azusa in there, so I'm not reading it. No, I'm just kidding.
In one of them.
Okay.
I put Omnath in the other one.
Okay, I'm reading it. You got me back. You got me back.
It still has Dryad of the Elysian Grove, but it's 1 million colors and it has 34 effective lands. It's up your alley.
All right, I'm reading that.
It looks like a Yorion deck, but it doesn't have Yorion in it.
Okay.
You can add Yorion, I guess.
I'll be adding Yorion to that, so that sounds great. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We're going to thank some subs, we're going to thank some sponsors, and we're out of here.
All right. As far as subs, short and sweet.
Okay.
We got Vlad GG with a 2-month resub.
Nice.
And Papa Doc 89, new subscriber with a Prime sub.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, thank you both very much. And if you would like to support Star City Games in another way, you can join Premium today for $7.99 a month. You get access to exclusive content as well as some great perks. That's going to be 5% off of sealed products, 10% off of singles, and 15% off of supplies. So head on over to starcitygames.com/join-premium and sign up today.
do it right now. Well, after our spiel, of course.
Yeah.
And if you want to be comfortable, well, you're getting, your mana screw all day. I was going to be so frustrated if I didn't have something nice to sit in. So if you want a nice gaming chair, head on over to carnox.com/SCG, excuse me. You can use that affiliate link to get yourself 10% off one of these awesome gaming chairs.
And last but not least, we are sponsored by Coalesce Apparel.
Woo.
If you like the shirts that we do wear, you can find them all at coalesceapparel.shop. And be sure to use the gift code SCG when you're checking out so you can get 10% off of your purchase.
Hey, you should wear this shirt next time we have Versus Live, okay?
Well, but only when I'm playing like 18 land decks that only want to make 2 land drops.
Yeah, and then you still get mana screwed. So, yeah.
Mulligan 5 for every game.
All right, everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching this special edition of Zendikar Rising preview show. We're going to be back here. I guess we're going to be back Tuesday, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
We will be back Tuesday. We're taking Thursday off because of the Mythic Invitational.
Yep, exactly. Me, Cedric, will be casting along with a bunch of other cool casters, and it's going to be one heck of a tournament, so please tune in and check that out. And we'll be back Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time with more Zendikar Rising action. So for Corey, Ross, and Dan, we'll see you later.